What's up, y'all? Coming at you from Tokyo City, Japan. Y'all already know what it is. Just got over COVID. I had COVID this past week and I did my 5-day or 6-day quarantine lockdown in my apartment. My apartment is 14 meters squared, so if you guys have any idea what that's like, it's literally like a walk-in closet, man. Like, there's one rooms and my room is a half room. It's not even a one room. There's my bed, and within like 3 feet from my bed is my kitchen, like my sink, my stove, all of that shit. So dude, I was trapped in there for the last 5 days and I'm out. You can probably tell in my voice that I still had a little cough. It's a little strange, but I'm feeling alright. Definitely got a lot of mucus, so excuse me if I'm horking and snorting. But I was going to make this video because a lot of you horn dogs, a lot of you freaking perverts, freaking fetishizers, are all asking about Japanese women. Like, dude, come on, man. You just asked me some crazy ass questions like that, expecting me to give you all the answers, to act like I know everything. I know you, like, hey, I mean, fair enough. You guys know I keep it real, so I can't blame you for asking the real questions, getting down to the nitty gritty. So anyways, let me put it this way for you, man. If you guys ever see those YouTube videos, I'm sure you've seen them. If you're watching my content, if you're watching content about Japan, I'm sure you've seen those YouTube videos that are like a Japanese guy interviewing people on the street. They're interviewing Japanese girls, and they're asking, oh, what do you think about foreign men, Western men? And nearly all of the comments are the girls saying, oh, so handsome, I love them. Would you date one? Yes, oh my God, yes, I would date one. I would totally date one. Obviously they're gonna fucking put all the good responses in there because they want people to watch their videos, because they want viewers, because they want you to think that, you know, you should come to Japan, you should continue watching their content. Oh, look at this. Like, you know, fucking, you can get a big wet boner over these guys' videos. So I do think there are some women like that here. There are plenty, but let's get one thing straight. Japan is a first world country. Japan is one of the most advanced countries in the world, with one of the highest GDPs, one of the highest standards of living. So if you have gone to like the Philippines, or if you've gone to Thailand or Vietnam, you're one of those sexpats who comes to Asia thinking that like all Asian women are just dying to meet white men or foreign men and get a green card and go back to their country with them, and you think it's the same in Japan, you're so fucking off, dude. You are so fucking off. If anything, it's like the opposite in Japan. Like, they look at you and they're like, get the fuck away from me, gaijin scum. Like, they have it here, they have the money, they have the high standard of living. They're not rushing after all the foreigners to get your fucking green card and go back to America. I promise you that. Like, there's this dumbass Italian dude in my class, and he was complaining because, like, he had been here for like 2 months, and I guess, like, he wasn't having any success with girls. And then he went on this rant one day. He just went on, like, went on this rant at, like, lunchtime, and he was like, I'm so fucking tired of the girls here. I'm so fucking tired. That's not an Italian accent, is it? That's, like, maybe German or something. That's Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's like, I'm so fucking tired of the girls here. It's like, I go to Philippines, I go to Vietnam, and the girls are they suck my dick. They suck my dick and they lick my balls. And here the girls don't even talk to me. I go on a date, they say tattoo, but tattoo. They don't fucking lick my balls. I fucking hate these bitches. And like, dude, that is basically a lot of guys' experience here summed up. If you're one of those fucking horny ass sexpat who goes to all these third world countries and gets loved on by all the girls, and then you come to Japan and you think for some reason that's the same shit just because it's a different country or because it's Asia, dude, you're gonna be so triggered just like this weirdo. I will say, like, I'm gonna try to be as honest as possible. I know I like to exaggerate. You guys have called me out on that quite a bit, and fair enough. I like to tell stories, I like to entertain, so I will say that yes, I do exaggerate a lot. It's called storytelling. Get a fucking sense of humor. But I'm gonna try to be as honest as possible, as accurate as possible from my experience. I know this isn't everyone's experience. Please don't get triggered. Please don't get your panties in a knot. Please don't get your boner caught in your zipper. This is strictly my experience in terms of Japanese girls and their willingness to date foreign men, from what I have done in like whatever, a year and a half here. As I said before, I'm introverted. I do go on dates occasionally, but I'm not the type of guy that goes out a lot. I've probably been on like 20 dates the entire time I've been here. But with the limited knowledge I have, let me try to paint a picture, give you guys some insight into how I see the dating scene here as a foreigner. And I'll kick it off like this. All right, maybe let's say 75% of Japanese girls are just not really interested in dating foreigners. They may even be these girls on these videos about dating Westerners who say they would like to date Westerners, or who say that Westerners are handsome. But when it really comes down to it, they haven't actually interacted with that many Westerners. They don't realize how big the culture gap is. They don't realize how difficult it can be to navigate around a language when someone maybe doesn't speak the language or isn't fluent even in the language. And then once they do meet someone like that, they realize it's way more difficult than they thought. And guys, it's fucking homogenous as hell here, dude. It's like 98% homogenous or something like that here in Japan. So I cannot blame them at all, dude. Like, someone from a different country is very foreign to Japan. As like, if you're coming from America or Australia or wherever, where it's very mixed. If you're coming from the UK, there are all types of foreigners. Everyone's sharing their cultures all the time. It's nothing new to you to interact with a foreigner, to interact with someone with a different culture. Like, you've done it a million times, I'm sure, dude. In Japan, they are very used to only dealing with their culture all the time. So like, it makes them super uncomfortable to try to interact with a foreigner, try to adjust to the culture, try to, speak broken Japanese or English with someone. So I'd probably put it like that, like 75% of girls, even if they say they might, or they say they might be interested, or they say that they like Brad Pitt or Ryan Gosling or whatever, like, they're not really interested in dating foreigners. And additionally, their parents are very involved in the marriages here. Their parents don't exactly arrange it, but they're very close to that here for a lot of traditional families. They have a big say in who the daughter or the son dates and marries. And they're definitely, let me tell you, they're definitely not pushing their daughter or their son to date foreigners, for the most part. So if that's 75% of them who aren't interested in dating, let's put it like this, maybe 15%, I don't know, maybe less than 15, but we'll say 15% of the girls here are like what you would call gaijin hunters, which maybe, so gaijin means, gai means outside, jin means person, gaijin hunter, so it's a hunting outside person, aka a foreigner. So there are a lot of these girls. Maybe they don't only date foreigners, maybe they've dated Japanese people before, but for the most part, they're looking for a foreign guy, and a lot of them speak fluent English. They've been to a million foreign countries. They strictly will only like you because you have blonde hair and blue eyes. They don't give a fuck about who you are. They just want to say, oh, look at me, I have this foreign boyfriend. They want to post pictures on their Instagram of you two standing together. They always do this. I know like so many gaijin hunters, and they always post pictures on their Instagram of like their height difference, and they'd be like, oh, 190 centimeter and 150 centimeter, oh my god, foreign height difference, or oh my god, look at my foreign boyfriend's blonde hair. Like, they have like these you've probably seen those like accounts on TikTok also. I sometimes see them, and it's like, this is what it's like for an interracial couple, and like everything they post about their partner is just about how they're foreigner. It's not actually about their partner as a person, and to me that's pretty cringe. Like, I'm not interested in that. Let me do a quick disclaimer though. If I'm just looking for box, if I'm just trying to get box, dude, I don't discriminate. So have I been down that road? Yes, I have, but I am not interested in dating girls like that. I want someone that I can build an emotional connection with, someone that understands me for me, someone that understands how I like to live, someone that understands my emotions. And I tend to not be able to connect with people like that. It's quite the turn off for me. Before anyone says it also, just because you're a Japanese girl and you like foreigners, that doesn't mean that you're a gaijin hunter, or you're a shitty person, or a weird person, or you've been excommunicated by a Japanese man, anything like that. I know plenty of people who plenty of Japanese girls who date foreign guys or have foreign boyfriends who are super cool, super nice people, and that's totally cool. No problem of mine. However, if you're like so weird about it to the point where you're fetishizing me and you're only talking about like my foreign aspects and not just me being a person in general, you're fucking weird and annoying, and I don't like that. So I got out of the way. My 75% of Japanese girls probably not interested in dating foreigners, no matter what you do. 15% will likely be, somewhere around 15% will likely be those gaijin hunter type that will strictly want to date you because you're a foreigner. You can probably get a girlfriend like that super easily, dude. Find them on Bumble. Go to the bar called Hub. There's this bar called Hub, which is like a British bar. It's a chain, dude. It's in like every town there's a Hub, and that's where all the foreigners hang out, all the staff speaks English, all the girls who are looking to date foreigners hang out there. That's where you go to get up in them watery guts. I personally fucking hate Hub, but I know a lot of people that do that, and it's a-okay. So now we're up to 90%, right? I said 15% are maybe gaijin hunter, 75% don't want to date foreigners at all. This is what's going to be your wheelhouse, bro. This next percent is going to be your wheelhouse. 10%, maybe 10, we'll say 10, are going to be maybe traditional, maybe a little bit speaking English, maybe a little bit of a mix. So they're going to be normal, they're going to be chill, they maybe haven't dated a foreigner before, they maybe don't speak any English, but they're open to it, they're interested, they're not going to just write you off because you're a foreigner, or they're not just going to want to date you because you're a foreigner. This is going to be your fucking wheelhouse. I've gone on a lot of dates with girls like this for many different reasons. Maybe it didn't work out, but those girls have always been the fucking coolest. My suggestion, if like you're trying to figure out how I can meet a girl who maybe is traditional but not too traditional, maybe open to more worldly matters, more worldly things, maybe has a broader view of the world, maybe the music scene. The music scene has a lot of Western influence, a lot of American influence. A lot of the people that I've met in the music scene are way more open. Even if they don't speak English, dude, they're way more chill. They got tattoos, which tattoos are hella frowned upon here. But if you have tattoos, there's a good chance that, like, even if you don't speak English, you're not a foreigner, if you have tattoos, there's a good chance that you're more chill, you're more outgoing, you're not super, super traditional. So maybe in the music scene, I go to a MMA gym, and MMA is not like a super Japanese thing. There's a lot of foreign influence. A lot of people watch the UFC and pay attention to foreign sports there. A lot of the people have tattoos, and there are a lot of girls there who don't speak any English, but like they have tattoos, they're super chill. Yeah, man, like, so I don't know what other examples you can find, but if you can think of like examples of places in Japan, environments that might have foreign influence, or that might be like less traditional types of things or hobbies for people to get into. If you're trying to meet maybe chill people who are very Japanese, who maybe don't speak English, like for example, also like I'm always looking to meet people who don't speak English because I want to force myself to speak Japanese. And like if you just go to the normal person on the street, they, you know, odds are they don't speak English. A lot of times they might be like kind of put off, like, oh, what the hell, like why is this foreigner talking to me? But if you find the right niche, like in the music scene or something like that, maybe they don't speak English, but they're interested in foreign culture. They're more broad-minded, not as traditional. They're a little bit more open, because like the traditional Japanese person is very shy, doesn't talk to outsiders or people they don't know very often. So yeah, man, like go in these circles, keep your eyes open, and do your best. That's going to be your wheelhouse. I'm personally not even interested in dating at the moment because, well, I mean, I'm interested, I guess, but like, dude, I don't have any money. I'm saving all of my fucking money so I can apply to college. And I just like, I feel like what's even the point of trying to take a girl on a date? Like, I don't have any money. It's just going to be like a lame-ass date, and like there's nothing I can do right now, so I'm not even going to stress myself out with it. I haven't been on a date in like 6 months. Yeah. But that's most of my opinion. If you guys are offended by what I say, you can go fuck your mother. But realistically, I know someone's gonna have something to bitch about, so go ahead, type it in the comments. And I'll try to get back to you guys. Post in the comments if you guys want to hear me talk about anything, if you guys have a request for a video, if you guys want to talk shit about me, if you guys want me to talk shit about someone, I got you. Just post a comment, like the video, share it, send it to somebody, post it on your Facebook wall. Hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to get some followers, dude. I'm trying to get some money on this YouTube shit, dude. So hit me up. What else? Sunday night, going back to school in the morning. My Instagram is yungjamez, YUNGJAMEZ, because I'm cool. 1Z, sorry, that's 1Z. My TikTok is yungjamez_. My X, or Twitter as you may call it, is yungjamez_. I make music under the artist name, the moniker violeteyez, VIOLETEYEZ. That is one word, violeteyez. It's an Owl City reference. If you guys don't know Owl City, you better get your shit right, because this is what the weakest Owl City enjoyer looks like. Violeteyez. Hit me up, man. I'm gonna let y'all go. It's getting late. I gotta get to bed. I got school in the morning. Let's talk some chat. Man. Peace.